Section 1, from the book of Genesis. God heard the voice of the boy. The angel of God called to Hagar out of the sky and said to her, "What troubles you, Hagar? Don't be afraid, for God has heard the voice of the boy where he is. Get up, lift up the boy, and hold his hand. I will make him a great nation." God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. She went, filled the container with water, and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy, and he grew. He lived in the wilderness, and as he grew up, he became an archer. He lived in the wilderness of Paran. His mother got a wife for him out of the land of Egypt. At that time, Abimelech and Phicol, the captain of his army, spoke to Abraham, saying, "God is with you in all that you do. Now therefore, swear to me here by God that you will not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son. But according to the kindness that I have done to you, you shall do to me, and to the land in which you have lived as a foreigner." Abraham said, "I will swear." Abraham complained to Abimelech because of a water well which Abimelech's servants had violently taken away. Abimelech said, "I don't know who has done this thing. You didn't tell me, and I didn't hear of it until today." Abraham took sheep and cattle and gave them to Abimelech. Those two made a covenant. Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. Abimelech said to Abraham, "What do these 7 ewe lambs which you have set by themselves mean?" He said, "You shall take these 7 ewe lambs from my hand, that it may be a witness to me that I have dug this well." Therefore he called that place Beersheba, because they both swore an oath there. So they made a covenant at Beersheba. Abimelech rose up with Phicol, the captain of his army, and they returned into the land of the Philistines. Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there he called on the name of Forever One, the everlasting God. Abraham lived as a foreigner in the land of the Philistines many days. Section 2, from the book of Judges. Zebulun was a people that jeopardized their lives to the deaths. Naphtali also on the high places of the field. The kings came and fought. Then the kings of Canaan fought at Tanach by the waters of Megiddo. They took no plunder of silver. From the sky the stars fought. From their courses they fought against Sisera. The river Kishon swept them away, that ancient river, the river Kishon. My soul, march on with strength. Then the horse hooves stamped because of the prancings of their strong ones. "Curse Meroz," said the angel of Forever One. "Curse bitterly its inhabitants, because they didn't come to help Forever One, to help Forever One against the mighty. Jael shall be blessed above women, the wife of Heber the Kenite. Blessed shall she be above women in the tent. He asked for water, she gave him milk. She brought him butter in a lordly dish. She put her hand to the tent peg, and her right hand to the workman's hammer. With the hammer she struck Sisera. She struck through his head, yes, she pierced and struck through his temples. At her feet he bowed, he fell, he lay. At her feet he bowed, he fell. Where he bowed, there he fell down dead. Through the window she looked out and cried. Sisera's mother looked through the lattice. Why is his chariot so long in coming? Why do the wheels of his chariot wait? Her wise ladies answered her, yes, she returned answer to herself. Have they not found? Have they not divided the spoil? a lady, 2 ladies, to every man, to Sisera a spoil of dyed garments, a spoil of dyed garments embroidered, of dyed garments embroidered on both sides, on the necks of the spoil. So let all your enemies perish forever one, but let those who love him be as the sun when it rises in its strength. Then the land had rest for 40 years. The children of Israel did that which was evil in the sight of Forever One, and Forever One delivered them into the hand of Midian 7 years. The hand of Midian prevailed against Israel, and because of Midian the children of Israel made them the dens which are in the mountains, and the caves, and the strongholds. So it was, when Israel had sown, that the Midians came up, and the Amalekites, and the children of the east. They came up against them, and they encamped against them, and destroyed the increase of the earth, until you come to Gaza, and left no sustenance in Israel, neither sheep, nor ox, nor donkey. For they came up with their livestock and their tents. They came in as locusts for multitude. Both they and their camels were without number, and they came into the land to destroy it. Israel was brought very low because of Midian, and the children of Israel cried to Forever One. When the children of Israel cried to Forever One because of Midian, Forever One sent a prophet to the children of Israel, and he said to them, Thus says Forever One, the God of Israel, I brought you up from Egypt, and brought you here out of the house of slavery, and I delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of all who oppressed you, and drove them out from before you, and gave you their land. And I said to you, I am Forever One your God. You shall not fear the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But you have not listened to my voice. The angel of Forever One came, and sat under the oak which was in Ophrah, that pertained to Joash the Abiezrite, and his son Gideon was beating out wheat in the winepress to hide it from the Midianites. Section 3, from the first book of Chronicles. He appointed certain of the Levites to minister before the ark of Forever One, and to celebrate and to thank and praise Forever One, the God of Israel. Asaph the chief, and second to him Zechariah, Jael, and Shemiramoth, and Jehiel, and Mattithiah, and Eliav, and Benaiah, and Obed-Edom, and Jael, with stringed instruments and with harps, and Asaph with cymbals, sounding aloud, and Benaiah and Jehaziel the priests with trumpets, continually before the ark of the covenant of God. Then on that day David first ordained to give thanks to Forever One by the hand of Asaph and his brothers. O give thanks to Forever One, call on his name, make his doings known among the peoples. Sing to him, sing praises to him, tell of all his marvelous works. Glory in his holy name. Let the heart of those who seek Forever One rejoice. Seek Forever One and his strength. Seek his face forevermore. Remember his marvelous works that he has done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. You offspring of Israel, his servant, you children of Jacob, his chosen ones. He is Forever One our God. His judgments are in all the earth. Remember his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, the covenant which he made with Abraham, his oath to Isaac. He confirmed it to Jacob for a statute, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, I will give you the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. When you were but a few men in number, yes, very few, and foreigners were in it, they went about from nation to nation, from one kingdom to another people. He allowed no man to do them wrong. Yes, he reproved kings for their sakes. Don't touch my anointed. Do my prophets no harm. Sing to Forever One all the earth. Display his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the nations, and his marvelous works among all the peoples. For great is for everyone, and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods, for all the gods of the peoples are idols, but forever one made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and gladness are in his place. Ascribe to forever one, you relatives of the peoples. Ascribe to forever one glory and strength. Ascribe to forever one the glory due to his name. Bring an offering and come before him. Worship forever one in holy array. Section 4, from the book of Matthew. As Jesus was going up to Jerusalem, he took the 12 disciples aside, and on the way he said to them, Behold, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be delivered to the chief priests and scribes, and they will condemn him to death, and will hand him over to the Gentiles to mock, to scourge, and to crucify. And the third day he will be raised up. Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee came to him with her sons, kneeling and asking a certain thing of him. He said to her, What do you want? She said to him, Command that these, my 2 sons, may sit, one on your right hand and one on your left hand in your kingdom. But Jesus answered, You don't know what you're asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I am about to drink, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said to him, We are able. He said to them, You will indeed drink my cup and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left hand is not mine to give, but it is for whom it has been prepared by my Father. When the 10 heard it, they were indignant with the 2 brothers. But Jesus summoned them and said, You know that the rulers of the nations domineer them, and their great ones dominate them. It shall not be so among you. But whoever desires to become great among you shall be your servant. Whoever desires to be first among you shall be your bondservant, even as the Son of Man came, not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. As they went out from Jericho, a great multitude followed them. Behold, 2 blind men sitting by the road, when they heard that Jesus was passing by, cried out, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. The multitude rebuked them, telling them that they should be quiet. But they cried out even more, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. Jesus stood still and called them and asked, What do you want me to do for you? They told him, Lord, that our eyes may be opened. Jesus, being moved with compassion, touched their eyes, and immediately their eyes received their sight, and they followed him.